There are three symbols of our national character in our world-renowned harbour. The Sydney Opera House can be seen as a symbol of our creativity, the Sydney Harbour Bridge as a symbol of our workmanship, and unfortunately, Luna Park can be seen as a symbol of our mediocrity, a low point in the dumbing down of Australia's previous and future generations, a process now supported by trash television. In fact, just a few weeks ago, on the park's 75th anniversary, its managing director, Peter Hearn, said it was a place where people could come to be silly. Great, Australia really needs that. So I'd like to speak to you today about the urgent need to change Luna Park from a monument to mindless distraction and junk food into an interactive science and technology facility that shows the world our collective IQ ranges higher than a lobotomised vegetable. This would transform it into a place where you could have real fun, the fun that comes with discovery and learning, not what passes for fun at Luna Park at the moment, which is wandering around in a fairy floss-induced sugar trance, contemplating what stupid stuffed animal you take home before adding it to a landfill burden a few days later. Before you dismiss the idea and say I'm a killjoy, consider what the new facility would offer. Instead of the rotor, the park could import astronaut training equipment from NASA. We could learn what it's like to be a space traveller and experience and understand the G-forces on their bodies during liftoff. Now, who wouldn't prefer that to a giant wedgie and no explanation as to the physics involved? Now, after you've had a light, healthy juice instead of an artery-blocking burger, you can move on to the equipment which I propose would replace the Big Dipper. In its place would be a bank of flight simulators used to train Boeing and Airbus pilots. They are capable of pitching, yawing, and turning 360 degrees. How fantastic to be at the controls of a jumbo jet and experience what it's like to fly, rather than be whipped around with no mental stimulation while being vomited on from above. But wait, there's more. Instead of the dodgems, there would be magnetic levitation pods, which would provide an amazing insight into the possibilities of travel in a virtually frictionless environment. Then you could move on to a giant game of Twister on a giant periodic table. With each spin, you could learn about a new element. Then you could challenge a friend to a battle of your brainwaves. In the Science Centre in Stockholm is a machine that converts alpha brainwaves, the ones when you are calm and focused, into energy that can move a small ball. You and a friend sit down facing each other with electrodes connected to your temples. The object of the game is to force the ball to your opponent's side and over a scoreline. That's a whole lot more fun than shoving ping pong balls down the mouths of some disturbing ceramic clowns. So I hope you'll join my push to totally eclipse Luna Park with a facility we can be proud of and which reflects that smart is a whole lot more fun than silly.